dispenser, but you could put chocolate chips in here. You could put raisins or cran raisins or whatever kind of bread that you want to make in here. You put the ingredients in, you turn it on, and it does the job. We're gonna show you all the details, but you decide if you want it in red or if you want it in this really pretty mint green, love that, or in the turquoise. Most limited in this turquoise. Now, we've had these before, you've loved them. We took $50 off, that's the sale price, and you even have flex pay. Okay, chefs, bread lovers.
I am ready. You know,
Yes.
there is nothing better than the smell of freshly baked bread. If it's cinnamon raisin, if it's just simple brioche or wheat bread, whole wheat bread, when you cook it fresh in your home, it's such a difference. And I remember some of our friends where we do catering, they always said, we want the house smell like somebody cooks, not somebody is just dropping off food. And now you can do it with this bread maker, and you can set the timer that you wake up at 8 in the morning on a Sunday.
Oh, yeah.
The house will smell like cinnamon and raisin and nuts and everything. It is really great. And you know what? For the price, it is really, really amazing. Now, let me show you how it works. Obviously, here you have the grain dispenser. You can see that. All right, I'm going to lift it up. So the great thing is there is no more guessing game. You can also get my bread mixtures here already. So all you have to do is add the liquid to it. So if it's eggs, butter, water, whatever it is. So we always start with the liquid first. Make sure you have the paddle in there. And I put a little olive oil. So you can also use butter. And here you get your mixture right in here. It comes in a bag, a sealed bag. Now you put the mixture in here, into the container. All right. And now that's all you have to do now. We're going to close it up. So we're going to decide what kind of loaf we have. We have a 2-pound loaf or a 1.5 pound. A 2-pound loaf. Then you decide the color. Okay, I like mine dark.
Okay.
And then the timer, it's automatic, because here you also have the mode. You know, if it's basic, quick bread, French bread, ultra fast, whole wheat cake, dough, sweet bread. So you decide what you want. You even can make yogurt in here. I mean, it's crazy.
Oh my goodness.
So you see here you have the number, like I'm on number 3. If I'm on basic bread, I go all the way up. 12, 13, 14 different things to number 1. All right, so now I have a medium loaf, a 2-pound loaf, medium color, or you want it dark. Okay, then you put start. Here I have my grains in here. Put them in here, all right? And that's all you have to do. Now you can walk away, throw your box away into recycling.
Okay.
And the machine does everything for you. It will mix the dough. It will proof the dough, and it will bake your bread. You know how much work it is to do that? My grandmother used to make her own bread at home, because we were in the countryside. There was no bakery around. Yeah. By the time she kneaded the dough, by the time she put it somewhere to rise, and then put it in a pan and let it rise again, and then bake it, she had to turn on the oven. Oh my God, it was so much work. So now this is a machine who does everything for you. And you know what? To perfection. You don't have to worry about anything.
That's right.
Look at that in here. I have a sesame loaf in here.
Okay.
We just finished it. You take it out. Take the loaf out, all right? And then get a bread knife, and you can slice it for you. Oh, it's still nice and warm. And I'm going to show you the texture. Look at this texture here.
Oh, wow.
It is beautiful. Can you see that? Look at that.
Yes.
So soft, so tender, and a perfect crumb. Can we get a close-up of this?
Look at that.
All right, look at that, beautiful, and look at that.
Oh my
How nice
gosh.
and soft it is. You put a little butter, a little jam on that, or
Yeah.
you make your sandwich, and
Right.
you're going to say, how amazing, how lucky we are that we can make that at home. I mean, it's really great. Now,
Absolutely.
I love in the morning
Mm-hmm.
jam. So what do? I put a little cream cheese
Okay.
or a little bit of sour cream on here.
Okay.
And then I put marmalade. And that's
Mm.
how I love my breakfast. That's how we grow up. Look at that.
Oh, wow. And it's literally taste from home. And you can make that every day. And not only
Yeah.
that, your whole home smells like bread. There's something so welcoming with the smell of fresh baked bread that you can make it however thick or thin. You can slice it however thick or thin, whatever color you like, whatever flavors you like. Now, what Wolfgang was sharing with you, he used one of his bread dough packets, and you can get those on hsn.com. But if you're making your own recipe, some recipes do come with this, but if you're making your own or maybe you need some help, Marianne Getz has an entire The Bread Machine cookbook for beginners and artisans alike. So if you need some help in that area, you can get that book, but we're gonna go to Marianne so that we can see more.
Hi, Tamara. I love this Yes for Bread because it makes it so easy. You get to dump the ingredients in, press the button, and you get all the credit, including your house smelling like someone loves you. It's the best thing ever. But Wolfgang added gluten-free, which is so important now. I adore the jam feature because making something with your own hands and then giving it has been so big in the last year. But this one, Wolfgang loves this too, yogurt for breakfast. Yogurt is nothing more than milk or non-dairy milk and some starter. Starter is just some existing yogurt. So for your first batch, you can buy a little thing of yogurt, and then from then on, you're gonna have it. I grew up doing this. In Africa, we made it with powdered milk, believe it or not, because that's all we had. But look, this is how easy it is. Fresh yogurt, add some granola. This is the best, most fun way to start the day, in my opinion. I love
Wow.
it. And it really is easy because it's automatic. The machine knows precisely what to do, how to heat up the milk, how to let it do that nice fermenting period so that the milk becomes nice and thick that it does. But the jam is perfect. I love this machine so much. If you love to make homemade treats, but you don't want to stand over a hot stove, how about that? Make some raspberry jam, put it in your own little jars, give it as a gift, and you'll be a hero. And it's so
Wow.
easy, and no one needs to know. You need to be smart enough to know that Wolfgang is your best kept secret in the kitchen.
Yes, and this makes it easy, and I will tell you, in either red, mint, or the very limited turquoise, those are your choices. When you're looking at these, and you saw how easy that is to do, you saw Wolfgang showed us, he literally made it right in front of our faces. Everything you need is right here, so you don't have to remember anything. These are all the modes: basic, quick, French bread, ultra fast. You can do whole wheat, you can do cake, you can do dough, pizza dough, sweet bread, jam. This is what we were just sharing with you. Yogurt right there, mode 14. Nuts, or, you know, if you put in your nuts or if you put something else, your color, and you start, and that's it. This is the lid that you lift up. You pop everything in. This is your nut dispenser. It's that simple to have something, Chef Wolfgang, like this. Look at the bread that we were able to make here. Look at how perfect that is. And this
And
is,
now,
yeah.
yeah.
So we're coming back to you. We want to see more. I see lots of loaves in front of you in your
All
kitchen.
right. Now look at that. Here we have my machine. Remember, just 6 minutes ago, I put all the ingredients. I dumped all the ingredients in here. And look at that. I have a beautiful bowl of dough already. So it will need it for a little while longer. Now here we have one of my favorites. Is the Marmorkuchen. Marmorkuchen, my mother used to make it. So this is a pound cake, chocolate and vanilla. I
Wow.
remember when my mother and my grandmother used to make that for us.
Oh my
She used to have
goodness.
on Sunday come some friends over and have coffee or chocolate in the wintertime, hot chocolate, and have the Marmorkuchen. This is so delicious, but you can bake it just the way you do it in a bakery. So it's just so easy to work with, and it takes no time because it does it all by itself. That's what I love about that. So you can decide what bread you want or what bread you don't want. So look, see that?
Wow, it
All
looks
you have
so
to do
delicious.
is slice it and eat it. I mean, just perfect bread for everybody at home.
That's
Now
right.
you can decide what bread you want, what you want to add. You know, normally you get bread in a store. What is it? It's full of chemicals. It's full of
Yes.
preservatives.
Yes.
Now you know you put in my mixture, which has yeast in it already, salt in it already, and the flour, whatever you decide, whole wheat or basic white bread. And then you can add grains to it. You can add a lot of stuff, whatever you like to it. So easy. You can make pizza dough in here. You can make any kind of dough. You can make a focaccia dough in there and then take it out, form it, or leave it in here and let it bake. So simple, so easy, and all together for under $100. I mean, it's amazing, the price.
It
you know,
is.
I tell you, you want to make your house smell good. You want to surprise your friends and make them a sandwich or make them a cake. This is it. This is as good as it gets.
Yes, it is. And it is your own. So if you have dietary needs and it's tough for you to find that out in the stores, or you end up paying a lot of money for just, you want something specific. And either if you can find it, it's usually very expensive. Now you can make it yourself. This does come with recipes, including pecan raisin bread, French bread, gluten-free bread recipe. There's a pizza dough recipe. There's literally no end to what you're gonna be able to make when you can do it yourself with your own bread maker. Red is very popular, also mint, and very limited in the turquoise. Take advantage of the $50 savings by getting this today, and the flex pay, which means you're getting them home for about $20. So enjoy that. 724-615 is the item number, and imagine how great your home is gonna smell on that first loaf of bread that you make. Now we're gonna take a quick break. We're gonna give you a chance